In today's session for Fundamentals of Management, we are going to talk about authority and power. I am Professor Asta Sahni from IMS Ghaziabad University Courses Campus. First, let's discuss the meaning of authority. As per the author Louis E. Allen has defined authority as the right entrusted to position holder to make possible the performance of the work assigned. Thus, we can say that authority is the basic to the job of managing. A manager must have adequate authority to get the things done through different subordinates. The features of authority can then be listed as: authority is the right or power to command and control the subordinates. Secondly, it is granted to a position holder, that can be a manager, a subordinate, or assistant manager, senior manager, etc., for the achievement of specific objectives. The authority may be exercised through persuasion or sanction. If subordinates do not obey the superior, then the superior has the right to take disciplinary action. And lastly, the purpose of exercising authority is to influence And lastly, the purpose of exercising authority is to influence the behavior and the actions of subordinates in the direction of organizational objectives. Moving ahead, let's discuss the concept of power. The term power may be defined as the capacity to exert influence over others. If a person has power, it means he is able to influence the behavior of other individuals. The essence of power is control over the behavior of others. In one's role as a superior or a supervisor, a manager, a manager's power may be seen as the ability to cause subordinates to do what managers wishes to do them. Firstly, to give rewards. Secondly, promise rewards. Third, threaten to withdraw rewards from the current rewards. Fourth, withdraw current rewards. Fifth, threaten punishment. And the last is punishment. Thus, after discussing both the concepts of power and authority, there lies a thin line of differentiation between both the terms and concepts. So moving ahead, we'll be studying in detail the difference between authority and power. The first basis on which we will be differentiating authority from power is the definition itself. Authority is the right of a person to influence others, whereas power is the capacity of a person to influence others. Secondly, the nature. Authority is always positional and is conferred on the position itself. However, power is not institutional. Rather, it is personal. It is acquired by people in various ways and exercised upon others. It is acquired through political means or by giving certain personal attributes. Differentiation is on the basis of association with structure. Authority of a person is associated with the position in the formal organization. It increases as one goes up in the organizational hierarchy. But it does not necessarily be accompanied by more power in the organization. The fourth point of differentiation is the relationship. The structure of an organization merely shows its authority relationships. In practice, we can say that these relationships are modified by power politics in the organization. Some individuals may have more power and less authority, or more authority and less power. The fifth point of differentiation is flow. Authority is a downward flowing concept, whereas power flows in all the direction. Authority can be delegated to the lower levels in the organization. The lower we go down the hierarchy, the lesser is the authority, as authority flows from top to bottom. But power may rest with the person lower down in the organization. For example, a supervisor may be more influential than a middle-level manager. The last point of differentiation is responsibility. The extent of authority is limited to the amount of responsibility. Authority and responsibility are Authority and responsibility are coextensive and the balance for each other and balance each other. But in case of power, there is no such balancing factor. Persons withholding greater power may have only limited responsibility in the organization. So in this session, we studied about the concept of authority, power, and the thin line of differentiation between authority and power. That's all for this session. Thank you so much.